I started a recording again, even if I have recording yesterday. Did it come a spirit in the night and wanted to talk? And I say to that spirit that he or she can do that in the daytime when it's light outside. It was dark. It was 3 o'clock in the night when this spirit was in my bedroom. And so I don't know what the spirit want to talk about, but this spirit is on me and have been on me a few times now. So the normal television programs I watch in the morning, I have taken that away because of this spirit want to talk, but I don't know what it will be about. I also have to wait and see what it is. But first I wanted to talk about a little short about NATO membership. What you that don't know the Swedish history, you don't know why it's so important more than to be together in a military action group, to have this defense of to be together with other countries. And as it is in a political way, why I am not a political person anymore. I have been, and I have seen it. I have seen and heard all the lies. And now, when they are working so hard to be a member of NATO, now they start to talk about all those a little conflict that will be because of our history in Sweden, that we have not been in any military united group for 200 years. We have not had any war in Sweden for 200 years. So that's our history. And that's worried people because of that. We have been neutral, but no one can be neutral when it's come to war. But it is official, is it, that Sweden have been neutral country, and now we stop to be it because we take this decision to stay on one side if it's going to be war. And of course the president in Ukraine, he wants to be a member as soon as possible for to stop the war, but it doesn't work in that way. Maybe they change it to be so, even if Ukraine is in war, they will make a decision to make them be member. But in just now is it not like that? When the country is in conflict, not have a peace. This spirit is touching me now, because he's telling me now that what I'm going to say is a spirit thing also. And because I was talking about peace, and you are not in peace if you have a conflict. And it is to make a stand. You need to know what side you are in. And if you don't have that decision to make you be on one side, you are in conflict with yourself. That it can easily be turn out to be on one side that normally should not be in that way. You have to be stable. You have to be in peace for to choose side. And that's why they can't do that when it's just now is a war going on and conflicts. It decision needs to be in peace. And so you hear it, the Spirit touched me and saying that all the decision you are doing need to be when you feel that you are in balance with yourself inside you. You need to have peace inside your mind to make a decision. And this is for you that are in people tell you to be hurry up or be fast in your decision, and want you to choose side in what it is now, and you need to say that to them, that I can't hurry up with my decision, because I need to consider it, what's the future will be in my decision I take. And I also need to be in balance. I need to step back and think about it. I can't make a decision when I am not in balance, or when I am in a fast movement. I need to step back and have the balance first, the peace inside me to make a decision. It's an answer for some people here that listen at this podcast. It's what you are going through now, and the Spirit know that. The Spirit is telling you this. He knows. She knows. He or she knows it. Because they can see the future. But we can't see the future. And not only the future, they see what's going on, what's inside that part, and then what is in the other side also, why they want you to hurry up in your decision and why you need to have peace, the other part, to make a wise decision. And it's very hard to think about the future. I can only guess and see sign of it. But it seems like this is the big tsunami coming. And it's amazed me that it is so very on the date almost. Because they told me that it started with COVID-19, that tsunami, but it was only a small tsunami compared to what will be now. And they say it should be some waves going on until the big tsunami will come. And it seems like it is the big tsunami that is on its way to build up, because we don't know. It seems like it is a small thing about a Swedish membership in NATO. But you know that if you drop a snowball up from a mountain and it's rolling down on that mountain of snow, it become a big snowball. So it can be that snowball that start the big tsunami, and it can be that water drop that make water flow over. So it seems like it should not be anything to think about or to be worried about. But it can be this, that it start everything. And if they have told us that it is a tsunami that will come that is bigger than the first one. And the first tsunami was COVID-19. And then it should be a real big tsunami that make people to understand that we need to change our life. We need to slow down in this. All this screaming about conflict with the gender, conflict in the love of your own gender, all these environments, plans, and we have to come to an agreement about what is the best for the earth, this planet. It is going on now because it's much around the world that is going on. It's not only the political, it's religion conflict. It is the environment conflict. In some places is it too dry, too very hot, and in other places it's very much water and landslide. And in Iceland, close to the capital city, Reykjavik, is it an earthquake have started to the flood, and it's a risk for the city Reykjavik to be involved in this lava streaming, or else it is also a toxic air coming over the city. And so it's much going on, and the planet is shaking, and people are separated from each other. And I see it that, like, black people have taken a stand against white people, and they don't want to be friends with white people anymore. But it's not everyone, I say, very much more than before. And the white people have their own taken away. They don't like foreigners, for example. And it's very much going on. And this spirit he is saying that he has something to say. He said that to me, that is his turn to talk. So I don't know what he or she is going to say. But it is like, it's a very big person, and it seems like it's Jesus today again. He looked like that. He looked like Jesus. And he started to say, my people, he's saying. They know what to do. What they have not done yet is to find people that they can be together with in this time when everything splits up. And that is the devil that make people be like a crack between people. And he's saying, it's not that you go into a church and then you be friend with those people in the church, because the devil is in the church also. So you need to know who is real people that I want you to meet. And I will show you, if you pay attention to what's going on inside you and in the spirit way, I will show you those people that you should be together with, and also those people that you should avoid, because it's lots of the devil's people in the church where you are. He's saying that. And he looked like Jesus. And he said that from the bottom to the top in the church, the devil have got his children in every level of the church. So you can't say that is a good person because the title of that person doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you. I will show you in your guts, really clearly in your guts, what it is you have in front of you. You can't say, this is a good person that have started the church. The founder of the church is a good man because he opened up a church. He may be open up a church for his own benefits because he are retired, for example, from the military, and then he have nothing to do. He want to make decision and command people to do what he wants you to do. And that is wrong person. That is not a good person. He started up a church because he had the money from the military. But he is not good. And I will show you. It's already now, you know, some people that you have trust. And that was the devil's people, the devil's children. And I will, if you promise me to pay attention to what I give you, because I will give you the truth. I will give you the real ears and sight. Your eyes and your ears will hear and see what I give you to make you do the right decision, so you are not, because they are coward, those that is with the devil. They run away. They are scared people. That's why they are together in a group, and they go for first those that is by themselves and try to take them, and because they see you not strong enough to could stand on the right side, and they try to grab you with all their tricks. I have taught you about it in some other chapter. So he's here now, and he is going to tell you. So pay attention from today. What will be said in your spirit and in your guts. And it doesn't matter if you listen at this chapter maybe a half year from now, because it's the same thing. Jesus' promise is forever, so it doesn't matter when you hear this message. You start from that day you listen at this chapter, that you listen what Jesus is saying. Jesus is not God, but he know much. He is in the garden in heaven, and that means that he planting inside you the right things, the truth, in the spirit way. He planting into and watering the garden that is inside you, that start to grow. And you know the Bible is saying if you have only the a true belief like a mustard seed, it will grow. Jesus will watering your tree, your seed, to be. Here in Sweden, it's up to your knee high mustard seed can be. But in Israel, there is big trees where the birds have their nest inside those big trees, where you can lay under the trees and get shadow warm days. And so it's not the same seed as it is here in Sweden, and it is very symbolic for it also, because it's not much belief in God and heaven here in Sweden, so it's only up to the knees. But in Israel, with much belief, as it was in Jesus' time, there is big trees and flowing over the ground. So that's what I give you today, and that's why he waked me up 3 o'clock in the night to tell me, but I have told heaven, the afterlife, that they should not come and wake me up in the night. I need to sleep because my brain need to could rest. So he did that because I told him at 3 o'clock, you can talk to me in the daylight because today I have developed, so I don't need to be in rest and sleep to hear from you, from heaven. And so he knows that now, and he let me fall to sleep again, and now I did it. It's almost 11 o'clock. So thank you for listening, and remember what Jesus was saying now. It's for you, that is my follower and listener. Thank you, and God bless you.